Hey, it's Monet and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my dating experiences, or as I like to call them, my dating horror stories. Obviously, it didn't work out. I'm hoping this video can be relatable to people out here dating who get discouraged. You're not going through this alone. Bad dates and bad relationships definitely happen to the best of us. So hopefully after hearing a few of my situations, you'll feel better. Because trust me, I've came across some characters. So if you're interested in hearing about a few of those situations, please keep watching. So out of respect for people's privacy, I'm definitely going to use code names for this video. But these are situations that really have happened to me. So I guess we'll start with Heckle and Jekyll. These are two different people. However, it was like the same situation, so I'm going to group them together. I'll start with Heckle. Heckle, I can't really remember how we met, but I know we started conversating and you know, it was really nice vibes. He was very respectful, easy to talk to, but I did notice that he just had got out of a relationship with his ex. So that should have been my red flag there, but I ain't paying no mind. So we finally went on our first date. Our first date, we went jet skiing. It was so fun, so amazing. It was kind of a weird first date because it was his first time jet skiing and also my first time jet skiing. So he was operating the jet ski and I was on the back, and he was very nervous, and I was nervous too because
nobody want to fall inside that dirty behind water.
But the date went very well. You have no choice but to hold on to the person who's operating the jet ski, and he just so happens to have dreads. So listen, quick fact. Typically guys with dreads, I don't really like dating guys with dreads because dreads, they tend to have a smell if you don't keep up with them. So I'm not okay with that, you know? So I tend to not like guys with dreads. But his dreads smelled great. Like, his dreads smelled really good. So I'm being a weirdo on the back of the jet ski, smelling his dreads and just having a really good time. So the date went pretty good. I ended up having to meet up with him again because I left my ID. So I had to come up to his job to get the ID. But before I went to his job to get the ID, I saw that he was tagged in something on Facebook by his ex-girlfriend. So she tags him in a post and I'm kind of confused. I'm just like, okay, like, what's going on here? It was a post insinuating them still being together. I came to get my ID. I did bring it to his attention, like, yeah, like, I'm seeing you and your girl back together, this and that, you know, being petty. And he kind of told me,
no, it's nothing like that. Her and I are really done. She's just now getting her stuff out my apartment. We don't even live together anymore.
This and that, yada yada. I'm just like, okay. So we continue to text a little bit, and then I see he gets tagged in another post by her. And this time it's of a dog. And she was like, oh yeah, thank you so much for my puppy, this and that, yada yada. And I'm just like, if y'all broke up, why is you buying her a puppy? Like, from there I was like completely done. I was just like, nah, this ain't it for me. I would let this one go. So, you know, I stopped talking to him because who wants to be in a relationship or pursue someone who obviously still has attachments with their ex? Like, I'm not with that, because I'll be damned if I'm in a relationship with you and you over here start second guessing our relationship because you still have feelings for your ex. Like, fight me. That didn't work, and you know, I just kind of left it at that. But he does come back up. Just wait on it. Now that we're done with Heckle, we can get into Jekyll. They tie together somehow, some way. I actually was interested in Jekyll first. I have this thing with skin. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I like skin so much, but I do. I'm a sucker for guys with really smooth skin or the color of your skin. It's just something about skin that really gets me. If you have some nice skin, like, you could be butt ugly and I would still like you because your skin is just so nice. Like, it's weird, but it's just my thing. That's what attracts me to people. I don't know why, but it just does. He's chocolate, the most chocolatest, richest skin I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just like, who is this? Like, I've never seen him before. Like, you know. So, you know, your girl did what she had to do to get his attention. I ain't gonna go into detail because y'all don't need to know all that. So, him and I, we start conversating, getting to know each other. He's cool. We FaceTime or whatever. And it's just good vibes, you know. But I could tell that he's kind of like a ladies' man. But I didn't really care because, I mean, I'm dating. So, I'm not looking to really take anybody serious necessarily. We go on a date and the date's pretty good. We go to dinner and a movie and it's cool or whatever, good vibes, and he's just staring at me the whole day. He's just like, oh, you're just so beautiful, you know, boosting your girl head up or whatever. He's complimenting me. He looks nice. He smells nice. The conversation is good. He's staring me down. Like, everything's just great. So we continue to talk after the date. We actually build a friendship and we get to be like really cool. He was even supposed to take me to see Beyonce. You heard me right. Here it is, I want to say maybe a few weeks later, I get a message in my inbox from a girl. The girl looks very familiar. I already know who she is because him and I have already had a conversation about her before. But to my knowledge, he told me it was nothing serious, you know, things like that. He wasn't really attracted to her. That's just somebody, you know, he had relations with. So the girl inboxes me and she's kind of like aggressive a little bit, but I could barely understand her because she doesn't really speak English. So I'm thrown off. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I'm trying to figure out what she's trying to say because her English is so broken. I couldn't even make out what exactly she was trying to say. But bottom line, she was just like, do you and so-and-so talk? And I'm just like, ooh.
She's like, so do you and so-and-so talk? He lives at my house. I'm with him every day, every night. And this is my boyfriend. And I see that you're on his page. And I just want to know. And I want you to be honest with me.
But it was so funny because literally 5 minutes before I checked my inbox, he texted me. And, you know, he was flirting. And I was just like, okay, I'm a little bit confused. But, you know, no pressure. So I don't like drama. I'm not about to fight over no man who's not mine. As a matter of fact, I won't even fight over a man who's mine. I don't got time for that. If I got to fight for you, you're not the one for me, period. But I did text him, I'm just like, your girlfriend is in my inbox. And he completely denied it. Like, he denied the whole situation.
I don't talk to her like that. That's not my girlfriend. This and that. We're not on that level.
And I'm just like, okay, not my business. But me, I just get a feeling, you know, it's that woman's intuition. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna cut that off. Now let's fast forward 2 more weeks later from that. Tell me why this girl is pregnant. I can't make this up. He got this girl pregnant. The same girl who was in my inbox. The same girl he was denying being in a relationship with. And I couldn't even be mad. Like, what I'm gonna be mad for? You're not my boyfriend, but... What made me mad was the fact that both Heckle and Jekyll, yes, both of them, one day I made a status and they both decided to gang up on me on the status. I made a status stating that after 9 o'clock, you won't be able to reach me because I'll be asleep. Heckle commented, he said something smart. And Jekyll commented under his comment, agreeing with him, like, oh yeah, she goes missing after 9 o'clock. That's when her boyfriend must be home. So I'm just like, am I reading this right? Are these two really coming for me when you got a girlfriend and you got a baby mama. Like,
why are y'all coming for me? Why?
y'all the ones who lying, cheating, deceiving, conceiving. So yeah, that's the story of Heckle and Jekyll. They tried it, both had girlfriends, and they had me messed up. This next situation happened very recently. I'm talking like a few days ago recently. For the sake of this video, we're gonna call him Norbit. Well, mind you, I've never met him in person. We've only FaceTimed, and I met him through social media. So he's not a bad looking guy. We end up talking more. And getting to know each other, and to find out he's actually a really good candidate, like a really good person. He has a job, his own place, a condo, own car, doing very well for himself. He's very respectful, and he listens to me. Like, he really listens. So everything was cool. So we made plans to, you know, meet and go on a date. Literally, it was a really busy weekend. We had tailgating this weekend. It was just a whole lot of stuff that was going on. So I got kind of busy. He was blowing up my phone like, yeah, I want to see you, this and that, yada yada. And I was kind of busy that weekend. He was texting me, but I was busy, so I figured I would just text him in the morning. The next morning, I get another text message from him, and he rolls his eyes, and I'm just like, okay. I text him back literally 2 hours later, and I noticed that it's sent as a text message. When he has like an iPhone, it didn't send as like an iMessage, but I didn't really think much of it. Literally a week goes by before I noticed that he didn't text me back, nor did he write me back on social media. And I'm just like, that's weird. So I sent him another text message, and I noticed that it's green. So I already know what it's like to be blocked, boo. I figured I was blocked, so I'm just like, okay, let me call him and see, because I mean, it's been like a week. Let me see what's going on. I called him, and I go straight to voicemail. This motherfucker. I'm just like, nah, I ain't blocked. I ain't even do nothing to him. I star 67 him. Sure did. And sure enough, it rings 2 times, and then it goes to voicemail. So I'm just like, he really blocked me. It just so happens that day I get a message on Snapchat. I'm just like, who's this? And it's him. He goes, oh, I haven't heard from you a while. I figured I'd reach out. First of all, my guy, it's been a week. Second of all, you ain't here for me because
you blocked me.
So I'm just like, yeah, you blocked me. He goes, and I quote,
I blocked you to protect you from my baby mama.
I cannot make this up. I swear. So me, I'm just like, I'm good, love. Enjoy. Like, I don't need these problems. I'm too grown. So I'll let him know, like, I'm grown. I don't need no protection. And for 2, if you got back with your baby mama, that's all you had to say. Like, left it at that. But to him, he was just like, oh, no, it's not that. It's just, she's just on anybody that I talk to's neck lately, and I don't want to get you mixed up in my problems. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And I left it at that. Because one thing I'm not going to deal with is baby mama drama and a man who is scared of their baby mama. Like, you going to let her stop you from dating? You going to let her stop you from being happy? Like, I'm good on all that. Like, the last person I'm gonna tell you guys about for this clip is going to be Horn Dog. Yes, I said Horn Dog. This story is a little bit less funny. It's more serious than the other ones, but I have to share it because, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who has been in a situation where where they felt uncomfortable. So I met this guy, we're gonna call him Horn Dog. He was very ideal for me. I was attracted to him physically. I liked him mentally. We could talk about anything. he wasn't the type of dude who played hard when it came to like talking about himself. Like, he is a talker. He will talk about himself. He will talk about his day, and he, you know, he was very engaged. So that's one thing that I really liked about him. And not only that, he had a lot going for himself. We became real cool. Like, it became ideal and routine for me to come over. We'll watch movies, hang out, and I'm very picky when it comes to dating. Like, this is the first guy I've ever slept over his house. I know, call it childish, but it's just something I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't feel comfortable laying next to somebody I'm not like in a relationship with, if that makes sense. So for me to date you and sleep over your house, I never did that before. But I ended up starting to sleep over, and it was just real smooth, real good, casual dating. We had became intimate. It's crazy because it took over a year for me to become like intimate with him. But he was patient. We stopped talking for some time. It had to be a good 2-3 months. It was some time that we stopped talking. One day he hits me up and he's just like, yeah, come over, I made dinner, this and that, yada yada. Me, I'm single, so it's just like, why not? And free food, I'm there. So I go over there for the dinner. Mind you, we hadn't seen each other in months, and we're watching TV, everything's cool. We get up, we leave the living room and go into the bedroom. It's not unnormal for us to go watch TV in his room, so I didn't really think nothing of it. But I did set the tone and told him right then and there, I'm not here to have sex with you. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be intimate with you. And he said that he understood. So we are chilling, everything's cool, and he starts to kiss up on me. He was just all up on me, but I just really wanted my personal space. So I got up and I attempted to leave, and he was just like, no, I'm not even gonna try anything, I promise, this and that, yada yada. So we're chilling. Literally 2 seconds later, he's grabbing at my face, making me turn to like kiss him, and he's bigger than me, so he's like very aggressive at this point, and I'm just like, okay, I'm about to dip. Like, that's just what it is. So I'm trying to get up, I'm trying to go, and he's like pinning me down kind of. I'm just like, you really need to chill. Like, I'm not with this, I don't want to do this. And it gets to a point where he's trying to take off my pants, and I'm just like, I'm telling you, no, I don't want to do this. I'm not comfortable. I want to leave. Like, get up off of me. And he's just kissing, and he's just trying so hard. So we're like struggling. Like, he's trying to pull him down, I'm trying to pull it back up. And I don't know how, but somehow, some way, I get him from up off of me. And I grabbed my stuff and I told him I'm leaving, and that was that. Yeah. That situation made me so uncomfortable, and it really hurt my feelings. If a girl says no, no means no. Even if you guys have had sex before, no means no. Like, don't get aggressive. Like, it's a very scary situation. That situation turned me off from him completely. Like, made me not want to date him anymore, and just made me not want to date in general. With that being said, ladies, please be careful, because it could have been way worse. It's not a situation where, you know, I was raped. The guys can get a little aggressive and a little carried away, and you cannot just trust anybody, no matter how long you've known them, what you think their intentions are. You just never know. It's always best to be safe and be precautious, and don't put yourself in a situation where you can be harmed. Sometimes we don't tend to think about it, and we think, oh no, this person won't do that, but you can never be too sure with people. Just be careful and be safe dating in general. So that's pretty much it. Those are some situations that I have experienced dating thus far. I hope you guys haven't experienced dates as worse as I have, but I hope this was kind of entertaining to you. If you would like to see more videos, please thumbs up, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. Until next time.